Hello and welcome back to All Sports NG. It's a massive day for Barcelona because yes, it's official, JOAN GARCIA is finally here. He's signed for Barca, and today we're breaking down everything you need to know about his arrival. We'll also dive into how this impacts Marc-Andre ter Stegen, his future at the club, and the very latest update on Nico Williams, a name heating up fast in the transfer market. So buckle up, get ready, and let's do this. Well, you can probably tell I'm excited. Maybe a bit too much fizzy pop today, but I am absolutely bouncing because JOAN GARCIA is here. What a moment this is for Barca. We've waited a long time for this deal, and now he's finally going to be wearing our colors. And I've got to say, I love the club's official announcement. Catalan product, Barca quality. Was that a little dig at Espanyol? Maybe. Because let's be honest, this level of talent isn't meant for them. JOAN GARCIA belongs here. And just think about this, he's the first player in 31 years to cross the city and join Barca directly from Espanyol. That is huge. It's not an easy move to make, but Garcia has always dreamed of playing for Barcelona. As a kid, that was the goal. And now, he's living it. He's going to feel immense pride putting on that Barca shirt for the first time, and he deserves this moment. What changes for him at Barca? Let's not forget, this is a massive step up. At Espanyol, he played in a low block system, lots of shots, but with defenders sitting deep. At Barca, it's totally different. There's more space behind, more risk, more expectation. And that's why preseason is vital for him. Hansi Flick will throw him right into the mix. He wants JOAN to adapt quickly, get comfortable in our system, and prove exactly why he was the best goalkeeper in La Liga last season, because let's be honest, he was. At just 24, this is a serious talent. A phenomenal shot stopper who's still improving. That's exciting. And don't forget, Garcia wasn't signed to sit on the bench. This deal was made clear from the beginning. He's coming in as Barca's new number one. The ter Stegen situation, which brings us straight to Marc-Andre ter Stegen. Now that Garcia's arrival is official, it feels like a changing of the guard moment. Ter Stegen will report to preseason on July 13th, and Flick is expected to sit him down and tell him, plainly, that he's not in the plans for this season. It's nothing personal, it's just time for a new direction. And while ter Stegen is still saying he's not going anywhere, that he'll be staying at Barca, the club hopes that once he hears this directly from Flick, he'll reconsider. Right now, he seems unfazed. He's insisting everything's normal. But if he really wants to play for Germany at the World Cup next summer, he'll need minutes. And he won't be getting them here. Still, reports say ter Stegen believes he'll somehow win his spot back. But personally, I don't see that happening. Flick has made his decision. The club is backing Garcia. And when plans are this clear, they rarely change. And to those saying Barca are being unfair to ter Stegen, let's be clear. We don't need his permission to sign a new goalkeeper. We don't need his blessing to name a new number one. Yes, ter Stegen has been a great servant to the club. But he's also been the highest paid goalkeeper in the world. He hasn't exactly been underpaid for his loyalty. Football changes fast. In 2016, when he wanted Bravo out, he told the club he'd leave if he wasn't made number one. That worked out for him. Now, the roles are reversed. But we're not forcing him out. His contract is solid. If he wants to stay, we can't stop him. We gave him that deal. But staying means he won't play. Simple as that. So the question is, does he really want to sit on the bench all season? Transfer strategy, Nico Williams update. And this is where it gets even more interesting, because ter Stegen's future could directly impact Nico Williams. Right now, Barca are very close to operating under the 1-4-1 rule, but we're not quite there. We still need a major exit to make room, and ter Stegen fits that profile. High salary, high impact. The club would like him to leave not just for sporting reasons, but for financial ones too. And if he does, attention shifts fully to Nico Williams. He is now Barca's number one attacking target, even ahead of Luis Diaz. The club feels Nico has shown more intent to join. He's pushing behind the scenes, arranging meetings, making it clear he wants this move. Meanwhile, Diaz hasn't pushed quite as hard. Understandable, he's at Liverpool. But it's Nico who's really catching the eye right now. Deco meets Nico. And here's something interesting. Deco flew to Ibiza this morning. The media thought he was heading to Bilbao. Nope. Ibiza. Why? That's where Nico Williams is currently on holiday. Convenient, right? But he's not the only one there. Hansi Flick is also in Ibiza, having a little break, but clearly, not much downtime. Flick and Deco are expected to meet there, discussing transfers, priorities, and yes, Nico. And Nico, he wants this deal done fast. He doesn't want a repeat of last summer. He doesn't want to report back to Athletic Club. He wants to inform them of his exit before preseason. That's a big step. So, it's all happening. JOAN GARCIA as a Barca player. Ter Stegen's future is up in the air. And Nico Williams, he's pushing to become the next big name through the door. Things are moving fast this summer. For once, Barca are wasting no time. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Are you happy about JOAN GARCIA? What would you do with TER STEGEN? And are you all in on Nico Williams? And don't forget hit the like button. Thanks so much for watching. For all the latest Barca news, stay tuned and, as always, Visca el Barca, bye bye.